What if your holidays are more haunted than you think? On Beneath the Hollow Moon, we're playing a haunted holiday quick fire round. Krampus at the door, ghosts at the dinner table, and ornaments that move on their own. Join us for the haunted holiday quick fire round and see just how spooky your season really is.
Hello, everyone. You are listening to Beneath the Hollow Moon, where the folklore burns slow and the strange never fades. I'm Kerrilynn Shellhorn, and I'm here with my partner in high strangeness, Lorilei Potvin, and you are listening to us live on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 in the Gulf Coast and 107.7 FM in New Orleans. You can check out uprntalkradio.com to find out more about all of the shows and hosts that our network has to offer and access all of the thousands of archive shows that are available to you. Tonight, we are diving into the haunted holiday quickfire round. So rapid fire questions about ghosts, weird visitations, and all things that go bump in the snow. No overthinking, no long backstories, just our gut level answers as mediums and paranormal nerds. So think Christmas Eve ghost stories, haunted ornaments, Krampus at the door, and Grandma still claiming her favorite chair from the other side. So we're going to throw out questions and we're going to answer them in as few words, sentences, or less, and see how haunted our holidays actually are.
And of course, we want to know what you all think too. We're going to be asking for your feedback too.
That's right.
So we're all ready. You can really see your sweater. You have such a cool sweater. I went with, I've been doing outfit of the day. So I'm showing off tonight. You can too if you want, because you got a cool sweater. We're doing Jack Skellington. Night before Christmas. You have the coolest stuff for holidays. So what are you wearing?
Oh, I mean, both of us do. So I have, folks can see Chucky's family.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. With the lights. Because I didn't see it with the lights.
Yeah, with the lights.
So,
well, the hat says it says Sup Nomi.
That's so cool. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it.
It's fun.
Yes. So we were talking, we've got some ideas. Do we maybe want to put out there for Christmas Day a little bit? Because we're going to do a show Christmas Day and New Year's Day that evening. Mm-hmm. And I think we came up with a fun idea, didn't we?
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think we're calling it the Holiday Haunted Hotline.
Yeah.
Holiday Haunted Hotline. So if you guys have a haunted Halloween, high strangeness, paranormal story, and you would like to come on the show,
or Christmas too,
Christmas, yep, and share it, then pop us a line, let us know briefly what your story is about, and we will set up the link to send to you to have you on the show. So it's not like the whole show. We're just going to have people popping in briefly, sharing their story and popping it back out for the next person to pop in. So you can send to Kerrilynn's Porch at gmail.com if you would like to be part of our holiday haunted hotline.
Also, don't forget your listener submissions. They don't have to relate to the show that we're doing, but we want to hear your spooky story. So again, you can still send them to Kerrilynn's Porch at gmail.com. And Kerrilynn came up with the best idea. I know I mentioned it. She always does. And it was for Christmas Day to help honor my son Justin that passed away, and Kerrilynn's met him, and my son adored her. He only ate 6 foods, and of course it was all about chicken nuggets and French fries from McDonald's. And Kerrilynn came up with the idea: if McDonald's is open, I know it is where we are, I'm going to get chicken nuggets and French fries. And we said, well, we'll have them in honor of Justin. So if you want to join us, guys, we'd love to have you do that. It doesn't have to be McDonald's, but if you want to. Mm-hmm. Or eat holiday leftovers even.
Chicken nuggets and fries. Some haunted stories by the, pretend fire. We'll just pretend we've got one going.
Yes, yes. So that's what we're going to do. So, and then tonight, you know what, we're doing our planning for the next, right till past the new year. We even got some great ideas for the coming year already. We were talking about,
Wow.
and yeah. So if there's something you guys, I think my computer unplugged on me. I can tell because the light went dim. Hang on, guys. I have not my regular plug-in. So if you guys have some ideas, and you might get some from tonight's show, but if there's something you want us to talk about with, moving up to Christmas and New Year, sorry about this as I bend over in the dark here trying to see where I got to plug this in. You can certainly let us know, if there's something you want to, and it doesn't mean that we'll be able to do it, but say we get a general consensus on a topic and we know a lot of people are interested, then why not, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh boy,
what do you want to chat about? Yeah. Let us know.
My computer really
Cryptid, high strangeness, paranormal.
Anything. You had some great ideas too. We've got, like I say, we've got a bunch of topics that we haven't talked about. Sorry, my computer really unplugged. I don't know why. We'll call it the house elf that's misbehaving, because it was all plugged in and behaving itself before we went live. So I don't know why it decided to do that. But yeah, we thought we'd put that out there for you guys because we're in the planning stages. We should probably firm it up by next week. But yeah, if you have something that we haven't talked about, or even if we have talked about it, but you want us to go a little deeper, because we have so much information on many topics. Don't we?
Yeah. I know some of the things that I would like to chat about.
With that?
There's a few things that I know that I would like to chat about after the new year.
And me too. I was thinking that after we talked today. So we want to hear from you guys too. What you guys want to talk about. So I forgot my Jack Skellington cup, but we got the Grinchy one instead. Mm-hmm. So shall we say hi? I keep getting dog hairs, cat hairs. My computer's unplugged. It's just a normal, regular, crazy day. So shall we say hi?
It's the new moon today. It's new moon in Scorpio. So big emotions. I think I have that right. I think that Cindy Waghorn is here. So if I've done that incorrectly, then you can correct me. But I believe the new moon's in Scorpio. So it's like a big emotional day.
Oh, it was a crazy day yesterday. And I said I refuse, just as to share, maybe this may help someone. Everything that could have went wrong did, but I kept saying I'm refusing to say I'm having a bad day. And I just kept saying, okay, Spirit, why is this happening? I know it's happening for a reason. I may not know why, but just stop, cancel, delete, reset, and away we go.
Yeah. I take this is my week with my granddaughter. So when we hit a certain spot on the way for me to drive her to school, we start doing affirmations. So I say them, she repeats them, and then she does it back. And that's one of the ones that we say every day is, I am going to have a great day. I am going to have a great day.
I love that. I really do. I love that. Yeah. That's a good way to do.
And if I forget, if I go past, like we have to turn a corner right where there's a fire station, like a fire hall. Yeah. And if I get past the fire hall, she reminds me.
Got it.
We have to do our affirmations. Affirmations. She can't say it yet.
I was just thinking though, how many things that's good for, including language and mindset and so many good things, right?
I always start with, I am a legend.
I like that. That's perfect, right?
Yeah, I call her my little legend.
She's awesome. I just adore her. I don't think I'll ever have any grandchildren, but my next door neighbor's son, I adore kids anyway. So I such a gift to, and I get to see her because she's such a doll.
Super fun. It's so fun. So we're gonna say our hellos. Let's say hello to people in chat. Julie Jean Bassett, thank you so much for being here. Julie Jean is an animal communicator, shamanic practitioner. What else has she got on the go? She's got classes on the go.
Mhm.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
want to?
beginner animal communication, I believe December 5th and 6th. I always get the dates wrong. First weekend, I think, in December. So if you guys have ever wanted to learn how to communicate with animals, she's your girl. And I know, Julie, I think you're doing on weekends, aren't you? It's a really nominal fee, but Julie's been going live and doing some teaching with that, not just with animal stuff, but I think connecting in with your own intuitive gifts and things like that. So check her out on social media, juliejeanbassett.com for the animal stuff and Whitetail Shamanic Healing for the shamanic practitioner stuff. Sorry, I'm trying to get, my computer's not behaving. It's not. Oh, come on. Well, we're done. It won't go up to Contessa's spot, but I'm going to try and highlight her. No, it won't let me do it. So hi, Contessa Martins. Sorry.
You want me to do the highlighting?
If you want, it just went, there's blue that now it'll probably let me do it, but it went, give me one sec. Yeah, it's not playing nice tonight with me. I've never, oh wait, it did it. It did it. There we go. Finally.
Contessa Martins, hello.
Hello. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Mort Ellie. Thank you so much for being here.
Hi, Mort.
Jackie Collins, good evening to you too. Mish, good day, Lori. Good day, Kerrilynn. Thank you so much for being here.
And then she handled it well. She just went, "Good day, chatters." I like that.
Ray Madigan saying hello, Lorilei and Kerrilynn. You guys always look great. I love Jack too. We all love Jack Skellington. I think it's great.
There we go.
Lois Clark, hello. Thank you for being here. Julie Dow, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Cindy from Surrender and Shine. She's saying, good evening. You guys are so fun. Carrie, nice. Yeah, so cute and festive, ladies. Well, I think that the plan is every week now till the holidays, just after the holidays.
I have been right after Halloween, because I have so much Halloween, I have Halloween stuff too. Halloween stuff that actually came in after Halloween, but I also have so much Christmas stuff, and you got cool stuff.
Wow.
Michelle Wilfong's here. Sorry, Michelle, I just seen you saying hi to everybody. I didn't want to miss you, so you did say hi to us. You know what? I don't usually buy into Mercury retrograde, but I'm sorry, the technical things happening with my computer. There you go.
Hi, Michelle Wilfong. Thank you for being here. My haunted apartment on TikTok, folks. Please check it out.
Yes. We haven't forgot TikTok. We're just letting the 30-day thing run out, because I've now learned every time I try and click and reapply and it's not over the 30 days, it's like they just reset the timer. So she's a mod over there when we stream over on TikTok. So thank you. And she's saying, Mish says she has a Christmas story in video.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Lois, I see you're asking what day. I think maybe for the story and the videos. Do you think that maybe that's what Lois is asking?
So we'll take the listener submissions anytime. If you anytime. We would love to keep sharing your submissions and stories weekly. We would love to share your stories. And then on Christmas Day, we decided that we will go live instead of doing a replay, that we have the opportunity and the time, and it would be fun. And many folks need other people to hang out with. So we're going to hang out. We're going to do the the holiday haunted hotline, or the holiday haunt hotline. And you guys can participate if you want to come on the show and share your holiday creepy story.
Yeah, and it'll just be momentary, like coming on, telling your story, because we're going to try and get on as many as we can, right?
As many people as we can. We'll pop you on and pop you off. So if you can share your story with us, just so we kind of know how long we're going to need, and we can time people and send them the links.
So Michelle, or Mish is always so funny. She says she has a new title for a show. Don't bend over in the dark. Mish. And here's one of my Michelles. This is Michelle Christine, who is like a niece of mine, her and her two sisters. She's actually my youngest cousin. So I'm glad she's popping in. Glad to have you here, Michelle. Thanks.
Thank you.
And Sherry, I think we said hi to Sherry, but we didn't. She said,
Yep.
Hi.
Hello again. Thank you for being here.
Yes, thank you.
Melissa McLennan, hello.
Hi, thank you for being here.
Naomi Gerhard, thank you. Hello to you too.
And there's Cindy.
So Cindy is responding to the astrology question that I had. I felt it today, to big emotions and good things cleared. Amazing.
Maybe that's why I got to throw that in, because of the day. Like, I really did have a crazy day yesterday, including getting rid of bad stuff, basically, kind of thing. And I'm wondering if that's what needed to be basically flushed or cleared, right? Maybe that needed to be cleared. Because today, when I went out, I was telling Kerrilynn before we went live, I met so many people, believe it or not, because of my shoes. I had on my Grinch running shoes, and I had like 6 people stop me. Oh my gosh, where did you get those? And have a whole conversation. I loved it. People were in a good mood.
And that's it. We're going to feel that energy leading up to and a little bit after, right?
Yes, but sometimes people can get a little cranky, and you can understand why. Over the holiday season, it's busy, right, with the shopping, and people are spending money, and some people get grumpy. So it was really busy, and people were really, really kind and really pleasant. I love that. So Julie, I will memorize this. Her beginner animal communication course, December 6th and 7th from noon till 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys check it out. If you've ever wanted to learn how to communicate with animals, and believe it or not, and I believe this, I know Julie does, I think you would certainly agree, that I believe that connecting with animals and communicating is our birthright. Just kind of tapping in and how to do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, come on, computer.
Kirby's 100. Hello, my friends. Hello, Lorilei and Kerrilynn, and hello in chat.
Oh, we got Heidi here.
Heidi Gold. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Good evening, Kerrilynn and Lorilei. Love, love, love the vibes. Good.
And I have to give a huge shout out to Heidi Gall, because Heidi Gall shares every one of our shows. And that's not shading anybody that doesn't. Life is busy, but she always, always does. She keeps on top of. I bet you she can tell me. I bet it's weighing on tonight on the Outer Realm after us tonight with Michelle DeRoche, our station manager. And she will probably be able to tell us the topic, because she knows all this. And I really appreciate that.
She's a fabulous support of our network.
Yes. Okay, here, behave yourself here, computer.
And that's it. Like, this is why we like doing these segments where it's involving the chat and what we plan on doing for Christmas. Like, you guys really become an extended part of our network family and community, and you're a vital part of the show.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hello, Sarah. Thank you so much for being here. I think we said hello to Naomi, but good evening again.
Okay. Oh, Sarah's new. Well, welcome, Sarah. Sarah, we're really happy to have you here.
Tonight is a different kind of segment. So we are going to do some rapid fire questions, and you guys can respond in the chat. We'll put your responses up just like we're doing now. And we're just going to do a haunted holiday rapid fire.
We also have some thought-provoking questions. Yeah. And as always, which is kind of cool, we both will take a topic, and we're both very creative, but we seem to always go in a little bit different direction, which meets in the middle and comes together nicely. So and they're thought-provoking, I think, these questions, a little spooky. And some of them.
Yeah. And some of them are just fun. Some are silly. We're just trying to have a not stressful kind of leading up to today. Lois Clark, 5 planets in retrograde. Gracious. Plus new moon in Scorpio.
Okay, so Lois is saying that was the question about eating chicken nuggets. Okay. Christmas night. Yes. Oh, and then Sherry says,
I was in chat by myself, said hello, then went out and came back and did the hello again.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Hello twice. Thanks for being here. Leaving, coming back. It's awesome. Glad you're here.
Glad you're here, Mish from Australia over in the future, as I always like to say. It's Friday morning over there. And Mish and Contessa, I don't know if you guys read the write-up that I put for StreamYard in the event, but I put something about putting on your cozy jammies, and there's something about grabbing your eggnog, and then I added or a nice hot cup of cocoa, or for our coffee connoisseurs, because those two always have coffee conversations in the chat, and I love it. I'm just scrolling through everybody saying hi. No, Carrie, you're saying there's two Michelles in here. No, there is Michelle Pratt, there's Michelle Wilfong, there's Michelle Christine, and there may be another Michelle that maybe isn't even, because if 80% of our audience is audio only. Sorry, what were you going to say?
Sometimes our friend Michelle Plummer.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, too. Mm-hmm.
Kathy Little, hello. Thank you for being here.
Yes, I was telling her on Monday night, I was thinking about her. I hadn't seen her in a while, and she popped in. So thanks for welcome back. See, Heidi Gull knows. So Stephen Barrett tonight on The Outer Realm with Michelle DeRoche at 9 p.m. Eastern, well, about 9:10 p.m. Eastern, right after us tonight. She says she's grateful for all of us, and we're grateful for you.
Oh, that's funny. Mish is saying the world is ruled by Michelle's.
It is. It is.
Yeah.
So Heidi's saying, I have been feeling all the feels, grand water time and new moon intenseness. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, Contessa, and I'm so sorry for your losses. And I'm going to read your comment in a second, but I can certainly empathize, because I certainly do not feel like celebrating Christmas, but I am going to. And what she's sharing is, since losing my parents, my brother, and two best friends, the holidays don't feel the same, but I still try to keep the Christmas spirit in my home. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, this time of year is very hard for grieving and creating new routines and new traditions as we move forward without the ones that aren't with us anymore, right?
It is, but you know what? Our loved ones, and I truly believe this, and I think you do too, but our loved ones never, I won't speak for you, but I think you do too, that our loved ones never really leave us, right? Mm-hmm. Like, and we're going to talk a little bit about some of that. We've got some thought-provoking questions with that, but even they're there, because we never really go away. Right? I believe we're a soul, we're energy, go on forever and ever, even if our physical body isn't here. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So where do we want to start tonight? Do you want to start? Because you always
I didn't, my plan was I put the questions that I wrote for tonight
I had the cup picked out until I printed them out. I have 11 pages.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
I know, you're better than me. You know how I am. I get a little carried away every week and start doing stuff.
I didn't do that. So I just cut them up and put them in my, hat.
That hat's so cool. Aye, Captain, as Mitch says, ask your questions.
So here we go. The first question that I pulled out.
Okay.
So creepiest time of the holidays for spirit activity: Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, or the quiet days in between, and why?
So for me, you know what? I'm going to say New Year's Eve. And the reason why is not everyone, but I tend to think that a lot more people, if you celebrate New Year's Eve, tend to imbibe with spirits. And whether it kind of helps you relax, like your guard down.
You mean like spirits in the alcoholic beverages?
Yes, thank you. So, because I thought Christmas Eve, No, because Christmas Eve always feels magical to me. I always tried to make it magical for my kids when they were little. We'd load them up in the car and drive them around the city and go look at Christmas lights. And there were so many special, special things. And yes, we had lost loved ones at that time. But for me, how about you? What, and we want to hear what you guys think too for an answer. What's your answer?
Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve.
And
And not, I suppose, creepiest maybe, but I think because I was, yeah, it's Christmas Eve for me. It still is.
why?
As a kid,
Mhm.
I was still seeing people that were crossed over, right? Like when I
Mhm.
was little, but to me it just felt crowded, more crowded at Christmas, and we would have more interactions with different people, so I was seeing more. So Christmas plays in and leading up to. So I think Christmas Eve.
I was going
Yeah.
to say Christmas Eve,
Yeah.
and then I thought about it, and I
It's just personal, no right or wrong, right?
absolutely no, but I agree with you because that'll just teach me don't change my answer
Yeah.
because again, yeah, it makes a lot more sense.
I found Christmas Eve kind of creepier, and still like, and I was like single parent for a really long time, so I'd be wrapping, and a lot of people do wrap presents really late, so and then it's quieter, and it's you just hearing things and more stuff starts happening and they're showing up. I just found it creepy.
I was wrapping Christmas presents, and everybody got very disappointed when I went to bags because you know what it's like with kids, right? It's like 5 minutes and it's all ripped up and done. So the bags, they got over it quickly. And then there were times because Justin believed in Christmas or in Santa and stuff. So he would come down and I'd be wrapping. So I made up this story for him that I do all the shopping and the wrapping for Santa because he's so busy. And then as he's getting ready for his flight, he drops in and he picks up the everything and puts it in his sleigh. And then when he goes out for his ride around the world, that's when he comes and drops them all off under the tree. But I sometimes was wrapping right till the second he got up.
Okay. I find that, yeah, I kept that Christmas spirit going for my kids too. They believed really long, like they were older
Mhm.
till they believed, but I still feel Christmas like even outside feels different. And I notice that every year, like after Halloween, like spooky time is now. Like
I
it's
agree.
not really Halloween, it's now. And
Mhm.
then leading up to, and I find it peaks like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then it gets less that week after.
The one thing I'll add before you read the comment, you know who ruined it for my eldest son? His teacher. Because my kids
Oh,
believe later, he was in French immersion and she told the class in second grade that they're talking about parents being Santa Claus and stuff. I was not happy.
oh dear.
Mhm. So some of our comments we got.
Sherry Madigan is sharing Christmas Eve after everyone leaves. My house just feels different. Do you want to share that one?
Yeah, Naomi Gerhardt says New Year's Eve. Is there a reason why, Naomi, or it just feels that way? And then Sherry saying, I find all fall leading up to Christmas spooky.
Agreed.
Agreed. Agreed. So
Somebody, some dude asked me what my New Year's resolution was.
not to talk to creepazoids.
It said world domination.
I'm gonna steal that if someone
Then he
asks.
blocked me. Then he blocked me.
Oh, too bad. Poor little
He's like,
ego.
oh my god. All I could think of it was Pinky in the Brain, right? Oh my god, that made me laugh. This is for world domination. So
I'm gonna use that next time someone asks me what my New Year's
Mhm.
resolution is. I'll say it wasn't mine, but I loved it.
yeah,
Dance.
what are you thinking about? What are you planning? World domination.
World domination. That's it. That is totally it. I love it. So
Yeah.
do you want me to do a question or do you want to pull another one out of the bag? What do you want to do?
It was just Naomi, if you want to follow through with why you feel New Year's, and you don't have to share if you don't want to. Oh, feels magical. She said, feels magical. Me.
I had my Christmas glasses. I'm telling you, I seem like the most disorganized creature here on the planet. And I swear to God, I had everything organized ahead of time. Well, I guess we're going to backup plan number 2 here. Sorry, guys. I'll probably find them after the show.
Sharing, I've had an experience on Christmas Eve, the layers of all sorts of energies throughout time, and snow is magical in itself, sprinkled on top.
Till you have to shovel it. But I know you live in a snow state, Heidi. So I actually filmed. Oh, there they are. I knew I'd find them. That the first snow happened in a couple days ago, but it didn't stay. But it did start.
Carrie, I'll read Carrie's. Carrie's sharing, I always felt triggered by Halloween, and after to Christmas was all magical. Was that a spell? Then I worked retail. I hate it all. Michelle?
She's told me that so many times. And it's like, girl,
never seen snow. That just feels sad to me a little bit. You need to come visit.
It's beautiful. Sorry, go ahead. I have a bit of a delay. Go ahead.
Oh, that's all I said. You should come visit.
I've told her that too. I've always wanted to go to Australia. Maybe we could make a movie like The Holiday. I like that Christmas movie where it's Kate Winslet and Cameron Diaz, and they switch houses for the holiday season. You've never seen it?
I don't watch a whole lot of holiday movies.
Actually, it's kind of nice because they're both single, and they're disgusted. She's a big Hollywood person, Cameron Diaz, and just kicked her jerk that she lived with out. And Kate Winslet is single and in love with her publisher, who just uses her. And she finally comes to that realization, and they're so disheartened and heartbroken during the holiday season. They keep saying, I just need a change. So they find on this service to be able to take a holiday that they switch houses. So Kate Winslet moves into this massive mansion, Cameron Diaz goes to this quaint, beautiful little cottage somewhere in the English countryside. And it's a cute story. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So snow is magical, Heidi. Yeah. It is magical, but I love the first snow, and I love Christmas snow, what I call it, that it's fluffy and soft and beautiful, but it's a lot to shovel. When it rains, you don't have to shovel it. And I know we get, like, I guarantee I will show you. I don't know what it's like well for you guys, but you're from Sault Ste. Marie, so you know what I'm talking about, snow. Snowbanks sometimes are 8-10 feet high. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Sault Ste. Marie's record last year for snow was the airport recorded 20 feet of snow.
Oh my gosh. And I believe that because you guys get the lake effect, whereas we don't, because we are on Lake Superior, and lots of times we're supposed to get terrible, terrible snow dumps, and the lake almost pulls the snow away, luckily. Mm-hmm.
Guelph misses a lot. Where we're tucked in here in Guelph, we kind of miss it. But I know for me, I find like dusk time when there's snow on the ground is like my most favorite time of the day. And then when it's a light snow later at night, I love laying out in the snow and looking up and watching it fall down and just letting it fall. As an adult, I still do. Like,
I've never done that as an adult.
Oh my gosh. It's magical and peaceful. And I don't know. It starts kind of
it's extra quiet. I will say that when it's snowing, because I'm a night person, there's just, I don't know if the snow muffles the sound, but it's almost like you're in a vacuum, and it is peaceful. I will agree.
Yeah.
Hi, Sparkies.
Hi, Sparky. So the question we had asked, we're just asking questions today. So the question I asked was creepiest time of the holidays for spirit activity, Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, or the quiet days in between, and why. And now, so everyone just kind of shared what their thoughts were. And now Lorilei is I'm
going to pick a question as soon as I can read here with my glasses. This hat does not want to stay on.
Close your eyes and do it. Close your eyes and pop your finger down.
Shuffling the 11 pages. Okay. Here.
Totally.
It's upside down. Okay.
Of course.
Okay, this falls under. I have them all in categories. Okay, scary Christmas monsters. Iceland's Grilla, the child-eating ogress, is hungry. What Halloween food are you bribing her with so she leaves you and your family alone?
What holiday food are we throwing at her?
It just says, what holiday food are you bribing her with so she leaves your family alone? I just thought of it.
I want to send, I would shoot out the cranberry sauce. I never eat it. Cranberry stuff. Blech. Jelly cranberry, anything. That's what I would throw at her because I wouldn't want it on my table. So I don't know.
Okay, so I just thought of this answer, like seriously, because there's way too many questions for me to think of answers. I think I'm throwing out gingerbread families to fool her, and I'm throwing out fresh meat for her creepy demon cat or whatever it is that follows her. Oh, Contessa said the same. Contessa said the same.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's so funny. I thought she ate children. She was a child eating ogress. And I'm like, who's on the naughty list?
Oh, that's a good one, Kathy. Because who likes fruitcake?
I do, when it's soaked in a lot of rum.
Oh, well, that's okay then. But was it so dry and icky?
I like it.
Do you?
Really dark? Mm-hmm.
Most people I know hate it. I'm not a fruitcake eater either.
Rum. We just bought gingerbread cookies.
Oh, Tessa loves it too. Fruitcake. I stand corrected.
With rum, without rum. I'm not a drunk. Yes, a drunk fruitcake is pretty good.
Yeah.
And my so again, like the things that trigger like nostalgia. So there's that wibbly wobbly line that happens with nostalgia. Nostalgia can also put us into a funk and make our grief heavier when we get in that space, but we can also like kind of incorporate it in a different way. But my sister, she will make chocolate rum balls that my grandma used to make.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister, it's like it's a whole lot of alcohol.
The true Canadian. That's how we all pour drinks.
We can
an ounce? What's an ounce?
Especially Northern Ontario. Like there's Northern Ontario.
I watched this comedian quickly. He was a Canadian, and they were at I think it was an American. It wasn't Australian, because I know the Australians can keep up with this. But he was at an American thing, and they'd gone, 4 of them, for spring break quickly, and all they had was $400, and they were there for 10 days. It was gone in 2 days, and he was with these massive guys. Anyways, they walked into this place where there was a swimming competition. It was a relay, all these super slim Speedo wearing guys, whatever, right? And these guys were massive. The comedian who was with him, he goes, it was a $5,000 price. He goes, you might as well just give us the check, because they had to do 1 lap and drink a whole pitcher of beer and come back. The way this guy told this story, I think they won it by 10 minutes and 13 seconds and won the $5,000. Good old Northern Canadian boys and their beer.
Yes. So Kathy Little is saying, I love fruitcake, but a lot don't. Naomi, what did Naomi say? Oh, fruitcakes. Yeah, she's throwing fruitcakes at Grilla as well too.
So Heidi Gall is saying rum and root beer. Might sound crazy, but it's delicious. Now, I normally don't drink, hardly ever. But you know what else is really good with root beer? Cream soda vodka.
Oh, I've never had that.
Or vanilla vodka. Marshmallow vodka. It's amazing. So Jackie says she's throwing fruitcake with marzipan icing at Grilla.
So are you going to...
Want me to do Sparkies?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sparky sharing, my wife makes rum balls for our cookie plates we give out to locals. I always have to say, don't let the kids eat these, and you should not imbibe till you get home or off work. Yes. That's how my sister makes them.
Okay, so Heidi says or Contessa says I've never heard of that recipe, Heidi. I will have to look it up. And then Heidi Gall says, I don't think there's a recipe, Contessa. I asked the bartender and they always look at me like, what? Oh, no, I think it would be good.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah.
Okay. Ready for the next question?
Yeah, into the pit. That was a good idea. You said just to shuffle, because I was really going to cut these all up, and I thought, good Lord, like God knows what I'll get.
Okay. Next question, folks. The clock chimes midnight, and you're going to be visited by the ghosts from the Christmas Carol. It's Christmas Eve, clocks chiming midnight. You are going to be visited by one of the ghosts from the Christmas Carol. So which ghost would you want to visit you? Past, present, or future? And why?
I had to seriously think about that. I just watched one of the Scrooge Christmas Carol movies back in the day with George C. Scott.
I didn't care for that one as much.
No, it wasn't good. It wasn't. But I was trying to think, what would I want to see? Because, right, they always say don't focus on the past because you're not going in that direction, or don't look back, right? Present, not really. I think maybe the future I'd want to know, because hoping that whatever I was shown, if there was something I needed to change, kind of like the movie in a way, that I could shift things if I had to learn how to speak English. How about you? What would you do?
I would probably, at first I thought I would do past, because I loved how both my grandmothers created Christmas for us.
Yeah.
But I think that I would want to do future and see, what Christmas looks like for great grandchildren and Lily as an adult, I think that I would do future.
I love it.
And if they incorporated anything that I brought, I guess I'd have to learn to let go of expectation, but I would hope that things that I've instilled upon them, that they continue generationally. So I would want to see future.
I said future too. So Kathy Little said Christmas past. And Sparky said past to learn from it for my future. Here, I'm going to highlight the ones below. Hang on. You want to read these ones?
Contessa is sharing future. It is a good one.
I like that.
Mish is sharing future, as they should know about the past.
Well, it's true, right? But I could see, though, when you said past about your grandmothers and the way they celebrated Christmas for you, and depending how far back, I guess you go into the past, right? Let's see. Sherry Madigan.
Past for me. Sherry, do you want to share why?
Oh, yes, if you can. So, Carrie, I know Sparky mentioned whipped cream vodka, because there is, I've had it before too. It's good because Carrie Fast is sharing Pinterest is my go-to for recipes. Rum drinks are there, I see.
Cindy is sharing, I'd want past, I think.
Yeah. Oh, this is sweet.
Right? Agreed. Sherry is saying, hopefully back with my nan. So that's what I hope for.
I just know I don't think I could do it. It would just be too painful to go back to the past. Like, I was in my son's room today and last night, because I've been putting a lot of Christmas stuff in there just as storage, and I actually got quite sentimental. I'm even at a loss for words. Really sentimental going in there, and I didn't think I would, and I did. So for me, I know it would feel very painful. But maybe if I change something, then the whole future changes too, right? Then we get into a whole different show.
We just get to see it. We get to visit it. We're not changing anything. We're just seeing it, right? We're not actually engaging, so we're just seeing.
I forgot that's the premise of the movie, right? They can't see or hear you.
Naomi Gerhard is sharing future.
Nobody picked present yet that we know of. We know, again, 80% of our audience is audio only across the pond. So we may not see your comments. If you do, want to join us and join the conversation, we'd love to have you join us. So Kerrilynn has Spirit Switchboard on YouTube. I have the Angel Rock with Lorilei Potvin, same as it's with Kerrilynn Shellhorn on YouTube. UFO Paranormal and United Public Radio Network on YouTube and Facebook. And our names, same things on Facebook. Basically, you can join us. So,
and if you're watching or listening replay, please still send in your answers. Like if you have answers to the questions, send them to kerrylynnsporch@gmail.com, and we would love to share them another time on the next show. So, please engage.
Yes.
Julie Jean is sharing, I think I would prefer going to the future in case I need to make different choices in the present.
Yeah, that's kind of how I felt too, Julie. Like, just in case, maybe is there something that I'm missing or something I need to shift, or not that it's just about me, but I always say the hardest thing is to hold up that proverbial mirror to our own face. It takes a lot of courage, objectivity, and honesty, right? So that way, if I went to the future, I wouldn't really have a choice. I get to see what I had done in the past if I missed it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Heidi said she didn't think she had a preference. Sorry, the comments are going by. Let's see. Where are we going? Contessa?
I couldn't do past. I have a hard time when I dream of my loved ones. I wake up missing them too much.
I hear you. And again, hugs to anybody who's maybe going through that right now at this time. And Christmas is a hard time. And I know it's pretty quiet. It always has been. By the time the presents are opened and everything else, it's kind of quiet. And I've done shows on Christmas Day before and New Year's Day. I know one year when my partner Del was still on the network, we didn't have a show. There was just nobody live. We went live on UPRN with permission, of course. And we did a show for about 2 hours. This was quite a few years ago. So this is Cindy's comment.
Cindy sharing The Family Man with Nicolas Cage is a cute Scrooged type Christmas movie I always like to watch.
I'll have to check that out. Oh, Carrie.
That's funny. I'm nosy too. That's why I think I'm a great medium.
and podcast host too, right? Because I always say this right now in this day and age, everybody has a podcast. And I say this with zero disrespect, but not everybody is meant to be a podcast host, right? I think you do have to be kind of nosy and curious and kind of want to know the answers. And yeah,
lots of questions. Just ask questions.
Yeah.
Heidi is sharing, I would most definitely ask my higher self, take me wherever for my highest good.
That's a great idea. But if you did have the Scrooge spirit showing up, right? Like
past, present, or future.
Yeah, you would know. Yes, interesting. So is it my turn?
It is your turn.
Okay.
It's almost 10 after. Should we
I was just going to say that. Okay, you want to do it while I'm picking one?
Okay. Let me see if I
hope you guys enjoyed this, because we'd love for you guys to be part of the conversation, and we just wanted to mix it up a little bit for tonight. And I know we had a lot of fun creating these.
That's right. If you're hanging out live with us, play along in the chat, answering our questions along with us. Tell us which questions, hit home, or if you have your own holiday hauntings. If you're catching the replay, you can still DM or email us your answers. Spirits isn't really on a schedule. So it's Kerrylynn's porch, Kerrylynn's porch @gmail.com. And you are listening to Beneath the Hollow Moon. Beneath the Hollow Moon, sorry. I'm your host, Kerrilynn Shellhorn, and my partner in high strangeness, Lorilei Potvin. And you're listening to us live on the United Public Radio Network. And oh my goodness, I'm having this crazy brain fart. UFO Paranormal Radio Network.
It's all the time when I do this. Off the top of my head. Okay.
Lovely. Anyway, 105.3 in the Gulf Coast, 107.7 FM in beautiful New Orleans. And you can head to uprntalkradio.com to find out more about our hosts and shows. We have new shows happening all of the time. And yeah, thanks for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, we're doing haunted rapid fire, quick fire questions tonight.
And Heidi says, I love this. Great idea, ladies. And I have to say, Kerrilynn kind of came up with this idea. Well, she didn't she did. And as soon as she said, I said, what a good idea. Okay, I had to go through a few things because they're in some of these topics, they got a little, I would say, really kind of horror-y kind of in certain ways with some of the topics. So, all right. So, where was the one I just picked? Where is it? I just had it, guys. Give me one sec. I'm just going to grab the first one then. Okay. From the movie Gremlins. Gremlins rules. It's Christmas Eve and someone just fed your new pet after midnight. What's the first monster gremlin that pops out of your house and what's its name? I'm going to say it doesn't even have to be a gremlin. You just get this weird pet and you know a few of the rules and you don't. What do you think could pop up?
What kind of pet? What kind of gremlin
I'll
is it?
read it. It's saying Gremlins. Well, there was Spot. There was a whole bunch with a bunch of different names. But if you don't know the movies, Gremlins, for people who may not know the movie, it's old. And Dad, that was an inventor, was looking for a really unique gift for his teenage son. And he ended up buying a Mogwai. And the old Asian grandfather did not want to sell it, but they needed the money. So the grandson sold it to this dad. And he said there were rules with the gremlin. And like never feed it after midnight, I think. Don't get it wet. There were a few things. And a whole bunch of things ensued when they didn't follow the rules. So, Michelle Pratt knows the movies. So the question I asked is, gremlin rules. Sorry, I got to turn this over. It's Christmas Eve and someone just fed your new pet after midnight. It says, what's the first monster gremlin that pops out of your house and what's its name? And it doesn't have to be from the movie. If you can just...
I just went right to like a Yeti.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't want to limit it because there could be people that haven't seen the movie Gremlins. Yeah. So somebody get you this weird pet for Christmas, we'll say Christmas Eve, and you maybe only know one or two things about it, but you don't really know its name. You don't know anything. So what pops out and what's its name?
Fuzzy McSnow.
Fuzzy McSnow. I named our bear. I think I called him Clarence the Chaos Clown is what I named him. When I named him, I was thinking, oh God, we'll never get rid of him. I didn't see him afterwards. I think he's finally hibernated.
Fuzzy McSnow, yeah, the Bumble Heidi.
Okay, let's go through here. So Mish is saying, my luck, I'd end up a Spike. I love Gizmo. Julie says Gizmo. Contessa, Gizmo. Oh, the Bumble. Oh, right on. I love it, from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. If you've seen that, you could not have seen that movie, the Bumble. Yeah. With or without teeth, though, Heidi? Right? Because without too. And then Heidi's saying she had a white Persian named Gizmo. That's so cute. Oh, yes.
Sorry, Greg popped in and said hello. Greg Costa. I don't know if you saw that.
Hello, I didn't. Hi, Greg. Sorry about that. I did not see it. So do you want to pull another question? That one, I had a better one and then I lost it.
No, I think that was a great question. I just don't remember the names of the. I don't
That's
know.
why I was trying to say, like, it doesn't have to be from because I actually put a bunch of movies in there and it ended up saying but I had a better question and then I'm going, where the heck did it go?
Well, I think it's fun if you don't look. Just close your eyes and.
I did. Okay, so I picked a page for the next one. I'm not picking that one. We just talked about fruitcake.
Okay. Should I read my question? Oh, Carrie's saying I shall name him Mistletoe.
Oh, I love it.
I love that.
I have a good question. Next one.
Right. Holiday decor check. Have you ever brought something into your home that changed the energy of the whole room? An antique ornament, a secondhand toy, an heirloom?
No, I can honestly say no, but I know you have, so you could share your story and anybody else what your stories are.
Oh my gosh, Mish, you really are Mish's rule when we're talking about the gizmo question.
Just got it now.
That's right. Wah, wah, wah.
I'll name it Missing a Toe.
Said George. You said George.
Yes. Isn't that from Bugs Bunny? I shall love him,
Yes.
blah, 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 and I will call him George.
Yes. I will love him and feed him, and I will call him George.
Yes.
So, have you ever brought something into your home that changed the energy of the whole room? So, for holidays, so holiday antique ornament, secondhand toy, or an heirloom.
Okay, for you.
Anybody? So it was given to me, but it wasn't secondhand though.
Hi, that
So my sister got us ornaments that were like the ones that my grandma used to have, and it chirps like a cardinal.
Oh, it's beautiful. You showed me it. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. So you have to put batteries in it in order for it to chirp. But I didn't have batteries in it, and it chirped.
I couldn't believe that. And it's got a pretty distinctive sound, because I asked you, because it played, you showed me it, and you go, no, it's got batteries right now. Yeah. But yeah, that was insane. So we got Vet Girl in the chat, Michelle Pratt saying, oh, wow. What about you guys? Somebody said something about their Christmas tree. I'm trying to find this. There's one particular question I wanted to pull up that was interesting. So hang on.
So Contessa is sharing, my ceramic Christmas tree always brings the room it's into life. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that's onion board Christmases. Mistletoe was the safe word.
I like it. I like it. Oh, wow. So what about you guys? Have any of you guys found that something? I'm glad somebody said their Christmas, like you said, the Christmas tree. Because I'm even thinking, I can't think of anything. Now we got some stories here. Let's see. Heidi Gall. I have a pair of red cardinals that were my mom's that take batteries but never worked. Oh. I'm sure they're beautiful to look at.
Sparky sharing, for me, no, but when I was welding, I had a midnight call for an antique cast iron tree stand that was broke. My then daughter-in-law?
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to say.
Had odd things and sounds in my shop during fixing it. Oh, that's interesting. I love the whole antique cast iron tree stand too, though.
I'm sure it was gorgeous. And then Mish says, I have my parents' first Christmas tree decorations, very fragile, over 64 years old. I'm sure they're beautiful.
I collect vintage ornaments. Like the Santa that I have at the very top of the tree is one of those clip-on ones, and it's was made in Germany, and it's 1920s.
It's beautiful. Saw it. But you know what though? And you said your cats never did anything.
No.
My cat murders our Christmas tree. There's no other word for it. And nothing is safe. Nothing. Like I've seen so many beautiful glass blown ornaments and they would be destroyed. The dog never touches the tree. It's the cat, and the cat decides it's his own personal jungle, and in there and peeking through there. I know he has literally thrown the Christmas tree to the floor numerous times. Like if I put it up, I have to wire it to the wall. And so my partner Dell will go, what the heck's the matter with their cat? Nobody else's cat does this. I go, have you watched reels on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook? Everybody's freaking cat practically does it, but you said your cats were good.
Yeah, they just didn't. I don't know why they didn't, but yeah, they didn't. And you know what? When I think about, I buy antique mirrors, I buy all kinds of stuff, but in my head, I never think about any of them having a haunted attachment to them. ever. I never think about it. So can we
manifest it?
Maybe they do have an attachment, but I've not fed that energy. I've not allowed it. I don't know. Or I'm just lucky at avoiding things that have an attachment. I don't know.
Yeah, but have
I
you
have
ever
a lot
noticed people that don't believe in the paranormal? A lot of them usually don't have paranormal experiences where other people will.
but it's weird for me because I do. I'm all, and
No, but where I meant was you said you don't go into it with that energy or those thoughts when I take it home. So you're not thinking of it as what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
So mainly, like, don't get me wrong, I've met people that didn't believe in the paranormal and they've had a paranormal experience and went, holy crap, I never believed in this. But I'm even thinking about that duo with Shane and, oh, what was his name? Shane was really tall and the little guy with him, they used to do paranormal.
Oh, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
And he was terrified, the little guy, and Shane just made a mockery of the whole thing. No, he did have a few weird things he could not explain.
Great.
But mainly he didn't usually have an experience, whereas the little guy always did.
Sparky, I want to know what you're cooking for dinner.
Yes.
I've been having leftovers for the last 2 days, but mind you, they've been very yummy.
I don't like leftovers. And I am actually a really picky eater. I wonder where my son Justin got it from. So Del knows, like if we go out, even if we order out, I only usually eat a little bit. And then whatever's left, he eats it. And he knows he has carte blanche because I'm just weird like that. I don't like leftovers.
Leftovers either. Heidi is showing I have many of my ornaments I had as a kid and always a Christmas train.
Oh, yeah, a train for sure.
My Lilykins, a little 4-pound orange kitty I had before Paz Malone was good with real Christmas trees, never climbed it. Sparky sounds yummy. Homemade spaghetti.
See, that's the problem. I love real trees, and I never usually had problems with cats and Christmas trees, but Mr. Dell does not like real trees, and so we have fake trees. Maybe that's the problem. The cats are protesting, and we need a real tree.
I'm fine with that. Why not? Why not?
Why not? Okay, so I have a question. Are we ready for it?
Yep.
You wake up in the morning or wake up whenever, and it could be middle of the night, and one ornament on the Christmas tree or wherever you put your ornaments hanging them is facing the wall, whispering an old family secret no one alive should know. Which ornament is it, and what secret is it spilling?
So probably the cardinal ornament.
Mm-hmm.
And what secret is it spilling?
Yeah.
I think it is spilling the recipe for the oatmeal cookies.
That was a good recipe too. Oatmeal cookies, what your grandma used to make or something?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You had coconut in them. Honestly, she used to burn them most of the time. But it's still like
nostalgia.
Yeah.
So for me, I have some older ornaments. I have ornaments I always bought the kids an ornament every year from the day they were born practically. So they have a whole collection. I don't have any from when I was a child. I'm trying to think. My ex-husband, I might have one or two of his from when he grew up, but I'm trying to think. I think it would have to be the spider. I went to a craft show years ago, and there's a legend, a very beautiful legend about, I think it's from Germany, about you need to keep a little spider in your Christmas tree for good luck and prosperity the following year. There's one with dill pickles. There's all kinds. Like I said, that's how we end up with this many pages. So I think it's a spider. And let me see. I was going to say recipe, but I won't. The spider.
Yeah, but you can still say recipe too.
No, I got another one. The spider is building a web, and it's spelling out the numbers to the winning the lottery. How about you guys? What is it? What ornament is it? Or do you just say to the ornament, stop, be quiet. I know you're not haunted. I'm going back to bed.
Yeah.
Or the other thing I would say is, now that you're speaking, can you just put it on pause for a sec while I grab my phone so I can catch this on video? And I want you to say,
right?
no, that's not AI.
Always get it on video. Nothing shaky, not pixelated.
No potato camera, nothing. Yeah.
Time stamped.
Yeah. Time stamped. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's what it is.
Oh, it's that way.
Everybody's talking about their cats. And Mish has a question. She's saying, I have a question, not spirit related. When can you put up Christmas decorations? Myself, I like to wait until December 1st.
My mom and her mom would say November 1st.
Mm-hmm. I think you can do, go ahead, sorry.
Anytime after Thanksgiving.
Yes, and the way I look at it is, you can put them up any time of year you want. It's your house, your space, because I can tell you, and my mother was a clean freak. So her and my dad for the 25th wedding anniversary went to, I think, Hawaii for a month. So I had my best friend who ended up being my roommate for years after. We ended up getting a place of our own. We had so much fun. My mom loved real Christmas trees, right? And it was end of March it was about the middle of February. And I knew we still had a week or so till my parents got back. So my roommate and I, at the time, decided we were going to have a massive party. And it was when The Little Mermaid came out for the first time. So the movie, so that tells you how old I am. And we decided we were having a Little Mermaid beach themed party in the middle of February. And the Christmas tree was a great white North palm tree. That's what we did. People were dressed in Hawaiian skirts and the whole bit. So that was February. So that's my answer. I think you can do it whenever.
I think that putting it up early in November, because it's dark at 5:00 here.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's dark by 5:30. That having the lights on the Christmas tree, it makes it cozy. It feels good having all the extra lights and stuff up. So I think that's part of why it's up so early with them.
Plus, we have to be careful when we say after Thanksgiving, because in Canada, Thanksgiving is usually early to mid-October, whereas United States, that's next Thursday, I believe, is Thanksgiving in the States.
Right? I'm mid-November.
I just seemed, and I was talking to you about this, and I've been talking to a couple other friends that are in this woo-woo world with us. And I mean, all of us here that are here, a lot of it, I'm having weird time slips. Like I'll think tomorrow, for some reason, I may feel like it's Sunday or something, or look at the clock and it's one time and I look like it seems like half an hour and it's been 4 hours. But with that being said, with Christmas trees, and I always had Justin to keep me on track, because Justin believed if the Christmas tree wasn't up, Santa couldn't come. Even after the story I spun for him when he caught me rapping so many times. So I always had to put it up. So it's usually, I always aim for about December 15th, but usually it was the week before Christmas.
Yeah. I think that when we were little, my other grandparents, it was a week before Christmas and then a week after. So it was always down by New Year's Day or January 2nd. It was always down.
Oh, Naomi is saying Wednesday. It's my birthday.
Oh, happy early birthday.
Or happy Thanksgiving Christmas, or happy Thanksgiving Eve birthday if you're in the States. Mort Ali is saying November 27th. It's when he puts the tree up. That's very specific.
Yeah. Sparky said,
sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Heidi is sharing, I do have holiday lights up most of the year along the porch ledge and a strand or some kind of lights inside, different colors each holiday.
Was that the one you were going to say, Sparky, for us normally after Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Carrie is sharing, I agree 100%. It gets so dark. I'm excited when people are lighting up into October to March because it's so dark.
Yes. So it's your turn.
My sparkly tree hat.
I want that hat. They had a similar one at Walmart, but they wanted $30 to $35 for it. And I went, no, I just can't.
I didn't pay that.
Mhm.
I did not pay that. Actually, I think it was from Michael's after the holidays.
Ooh, cool. I have more holiday headwear downstairs at the holiday stuff. I know I do.
Okay, question, folks. If you could revive one old custom, would it be telling ghost stories by the fire on Christmas Eve, staging a mummer's play, or wassailing with the spirits in the trees?
What's a mummer's play?
Let's give the right answer.
Yeah. I've done wassailing as a
I don't know if
kid.
it's like a dumb dinner. Is it called a dumb dinner?
Is that like girl dinner? You see, everybody, I'm having girl dinner. It's usually something crazy.
A traditional folk play often performed by amateur male troops during holidays typically features a hero combat scenario where a character is unalived and revived by a doctor. These plays are a type of mummering or mumming, a custom with origins in masked house-to-house visits and are known for their ritualistic elements of death and resurrection.
Is that where the murder mystery dinner party came from, maybe?
I don't know.
I would have to say probably I agree with Contessa. I think Stories by the Fire. How about you?
Oh yeah, Ghost Stories by the Fire on Christmas Eve for sure. That's what I would be all about.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to put up Vet Girls?
Oh, the one I'm trying to find it here. Hang on, I'm going up. My computer's. Oh, there we go. Is this one? Is that the one?
Yes. Decorations up December 24th, put away December 26th. Boxing Day, I'm a bah humbug. I hate the commercialized. Well, we don't have to play into the commercialized part, though. But I understand why you feel that way for sure. Kathy is saying mummers play, but I'd watch.
And Contessa said the Stories by the Fire.
Yeah.
And Jilly saying she agrees with Heidi. All holidays have become so commercial. But with that being said, just about when it's right, like same as you hear the old saying, you can never wear white after Labor Day. Who says? Who says, right?
Yes.
Same as your decorations, same as your holiday, right? The holiday is for you to spend time, even if it's with yourself or your pets or whoever, right? Is to feel good, put on movies, maybe that make you feel good. Because a lot of people do spend time alone at the holidays, right? And then anything that's going to make you feel good. It's none of my business what other people think of me. I know we all care, but it really isn't. Right? It's about what makes you feel good inside.
Yeah. And we like you enjoy making things for people. I enjoy making things for people. Like we really and my kids make things for people for Christmas. My son's girlfriend, she makes things, like we just all, and I mean we do purchase things too, but not a whole lot.
Yeah.
But the making is the more important, and the dinner, the food is a big thing, like having everybody to eat.
Like I probably won't do dinner. What we've been doing with Del's mom, because she's getting a bit older. So instead of doing all these dishes and cooking for days, because there's just the three of us usually, we just go out to a really nice restaurant and have a nice holiday meal together. And then my son now does Christmas Eve. Once upon a time ago, I used to have a massive open house on Boxing Day. And now it's just kind of like, just chill, relax, and spend time. And,
Kathy is sharing, we have mummers in Newfoundland. People would dress up in bizarre outfits, show up and entertain with songs and jokes.
I know, as I was my idea, I believe I was about 12 or 13, and I was very, like you and I've talked about so many things we have in common, but we both kind of love that Victorian age and stuff. And I kept seeing, movies with carolers and stuff. And I remember asking teachers and my parents, like, why do people not go around and Christmas carol anymore? Well, it's just not in fashion. And I thought, well, screw that. We're going to make it in fashion. So I got about 15, 20 kids from the neighborhood all over, and we went around Christmas caroling. And people loved it so much, and they kept asking, are you accepting donations? So I did say yes. And then what we did was we took the donations, whatever it was, and we gave it to the Christmas cheer fund here in the city, which they pack turkeys. Lots of places do it around the world. Turkeys, a whole box, and toys and clothing and stuff for people who maybe aren't as fortunate as the rest of us. So that's what we did. And we shared it. And we had it all. We even ended up in the paper because we did it, because nobody Christmas carols anymore, right?
Love that.
Yeah, same as the mummers thing. That would be really cool.
It would be.
Yeah.
Naomi, you're sharing ghost stories by the fire.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean, I was just gonna say I don't want to be in the mummers play, but I'd love to watch it.
What else?
Heidi sing. Oh, sorry, did you have a different one?
No. Heidi sing, I love being home in my comfy jammies, preferably in front of a fire too, with coffee, hot cocoa, and snowing outside. My ideal.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Don't you feel that way? And Mish, I'm sorry about this, because I know one day you will see snow. I know you will. Just like one day I'm going to see Australia. But I get this feeling, I've always felt this way, especially as an adult, when it's snowing out and it's going to be really bad roads. I don't feel complete until everybody's home. And exactly what you said, you get in comfy jammies and cozy blankies, and just, if you have a fireplace, great. If you don't, and just, you're all together. That is one thing I do like to do. Mm-hmm. Oops, went too high there. Sorry. Let's see. That's Contessa.
My favorite part of Christmas used to be going to midnight mass with my grandmother. I loved walking to church with her and spending that time with her.
I've never gone. I've always heard about midnight mass, being a retired Catholic, and I've never gone. Apparently it's quite beautiful.
I've been to Christmas Eve services, not necessarily Catholic, but and they were always beautiful.
Well, Christmas Eve, yes, many times, but I've always heard from patients, from families, from people, like so many people. And maybe one year, maybe I will go. I don't know. But it's held right at midnight, and I don't know what goes on there or why it's so incredible, but that's all I've ever heard from people.
And I think everybody is going, there's a sense of love connect, like that's, and community. And especially if we don't have that at home, then, having it there at Christmas makes it feel extra special.
Yes. Mish, you and your sense of humor. Bone china. I've said to my kids, they could make me into plates after I pass so I can be with them Christmas Day. And as more family pass, they become plates too. My kids hate this idea. Geez, I wonder why. But it's, I guess, right? We have no eating for our body anymore. I wouldn't want to eat off the plate. So sorry, Mish.
No. Having to dust them all the time leading up to Christmas.
Yes, I agree. Vet girl.
I used to love making things, but nowadays, if you didn't spend hundreds on something in the stores, they stump their noses up at your homemade gifts.
You are right.
I stay home with my pets. That's sad.
But they
need a visit from the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future, so they can get their Shiza stuff sorted out.
I do understand that, vet girl, and I've had this conversation. Speaking of homemade gifts, I love this quilt your mom made, and this gift means so much. I haven't hung it on the wall. It actually rests on the pillow beside me. It's that special. Kerrilynn made this beautiful painting, and every painting you channel messages from spirit that you put in the background, and it's so beautiful, right? But a lot of people, they don't get, and you don't, and I make things too. You don't want people to go wild about it, but a lot of people just don't understand, right? When you put all that love and that time and that effort into something, right? That's what it is, the feeling and emotion.
Yeah.
So I get what you're saying, that girl. I do. I do. 1 year for Christmas, I had emergency back surgery when I hurt my back. So I was in bed for weeks, and I decided that was when ponchos came back in style, and I was on my back anyways. I had to do stuff. So I made each one of my friends at the time hand knitted cable, just beautifully knit ponchos. And each one of them, none of them knits. They all went, oh, yeah, that's nice. Right? Just didn't understand. So I thought, no, I don't think I'll do that again.
No.
And it's not that you want people to go crazy over it. It was just kind of like exactly what my girl said. Oh, can I return this kind of thing? Right?
Appreciating the effort and energy, right?
Yeah. So I get it. Well, you guys are still talking about rum. What about Kahlua and coffee? That's good. I like Kahlua and coffee once in a while. Or my favorite drink, if I'm going to drink something, Fireball. How about you? If you're going to drink an alcoholic beverage, what's your favorite? And anybody in the chats, feel free to share too.
So I discovered maple whiskey.
Ooh.
So it's whiskey, but it tastes it's got maple syrup. Like,
I'm not a fan of maple, but a lot of people are.
oh, Kraken rum. I agree, Sparky. Kraken rum is
Never had it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a rum drinker per se. Can't drink gin. I drank it for the first and last time when I was 15, turning 16. I was in Toronto. I saw the last Police concert. It was Police picnic at a big stadium in Toronto. And me and my childhood friend, her boyfriend was older, and it was wing pop and gin. I had never ever tasted it, smell it.
I think it's called Bulldog Gin. I quite like it. I think it's from the UK. Gin is quite yummy. Do you have another question you want to ask?
Sure.
Is it your turn? Yeah.
There was another one. I had it here. Give me 1 second. Okay. From the movie, which I have to thank Kathy for, because we were asking people's favorite movies, and I'd never heard it. And it's become a favorite, is The Bishop's Wife. It's an older movie. I think it's with Cary Grant. He's an angel in it. So this is from The Bishop's Wife, an actual angel, and it's Cary Grant level charming, shows up to help you this Christmas. Let me get my glasses or the light here. Okay. What's the very unselfish thing you ask him for?
Oh. What do we ask the angel for?
What happens is Cary Grant is an angel, and he's helping this church out. It's a really beautiful story. It's called The Bishop's Wife. I'd never heard of it. I remember Kathy, I talk about brain fart, in Florida. I just said at the beginning of the show, I was very happy she was here. I know your name. I just went blank. And we were asking last year, and her and a few other people kept mentioning this movie. I'd never seen it. And it's actually a really beautiful movie. It's called The Bishop's Wife, and it's got Cary Grant, and he's an angel that comes to help. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that's what it's asking.
That's the selfish thing that we would. I want my sister to have support for her family.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. So if an angel showed up to my house and was that charming, I'd have to probably purge my mind and think I would not kick him out of bed for eating crackers. If you look like, you know what I mean, that suave, debonair, sexiest man alive on the cover of People right now kind of guy, but he's an angel. And then I would ask him to look after people that are in great need of either emotional, financial, or any kind of help or support. Mm-hmm. I'm not asking for them to be made rich. If they can help to heal them, help to give them, what they need to be able to live life or put a smile back on their face. How about you guys?
Your unselfish wish.
Contessa, I thought it was you as well. I remember it was a few people. That is my December 1st movie, The Bishop's Wife, and I'd never heard of it. So it was Kathy and it was Hanley Little. I knew the name would come to me. Kathy and Hanley Little. It was Contessa, and there was a few other people that kept going on about it last year in a good way, because I remember asking, "What's your favorite Christmas movie?" And checked it out. Mm-hmm.
Named, so my second son's middle name is Carrie, Cary, and I told him that he's named after Cary Grant. So,
Oh, and my oldest son's name is Logan. I was always told as a little girl, I believe it was my guide, I was going to have 3 boys and their names. The oldest first was supposed to be named Jordan, but my husband wouldn't hear of it at the time. And the only name he would agree to was Logan. Nobody was named Logan back at that time. And the only reason, and he knows the story, is he's been named after the Wolverine, because that was my ex-husband's favorite character, always from X-Men.
too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I love Logan from the X-Men too. Okay, so you got one. We're going, you guys, this has gone by so quick. Holy cow. I hope it's gone quick for you guys.
Oh, you have a story too that you were going to read, and it's 1:45.
If we have time for the story, great. And if we don't, that's okay. We're having fun. So
All right.
always put the story next week if we have to.
All righty. Most haunted holiday setting. So we're back to our church at midnight, which when we keep talking about church at midnight, that's all I can think of is Midnight Mass from Netflix. But that was like a vampire movie, and it was.
I never saw it. Now I want to see it.
It's a very good vampire story, folks. Midnight Mass. So church at midnight, closed shopping mall after hours, or snow-covered cemetery at dusk.
What was the first one again? Sorry, I think we got time for our story. I was just checking it out. Sorry.
Most haunted holiday setting. Church at midnight, closed shopping mall after hours, or snow-covered cemetery at dusk.
Snow-covered cemetery at dusk. How about you?
I went with 2.
Mm-hmm. How about you guys? What's your choice?
And I have this conversation with a lot of people about like cemeteries being haunted. Lots of people feel that they aren't. I'll share this. Contessa Martins is sharing, I would ask that all animals in shelters could find a family home. Oh, yes.
Yes. And then Mish is sharing, sorry, it's going by so quick. She said church at midnight. Church at
midnight.
Yes, and it keeps it's flying fast, which is good. The chat. Julie Jean Bassett Cemetery. Naomi Gerhardt says she would ask for world peace if she had to ask her angel that popped in. Heidi Gall, she wants the cemetery too. Did I miss any?
Oh my gosh, Mish. Yes. Mish saw a nun praying in front row, turned out to be an overhead projector with.
She told that story. I remember that. Was that last year, Mish? You shared it. I remember that. It was a lot more to the story. I remember that. And did you get a picture, Mish? For some reason, I think you had a picture or something. If not, it created quite a vivid picture in my mind when you shared the story. I remember this. She did get a picture. She did. Oh, she was drunk. And she did get a picture. I knew she did because I remember she sent it in during a show. I remember that. It was so, no photo. Then you created the photo in my mind because I remember the story. Why are you over here all of a sudden? Now that we're talking about hauntings and whatever.
Contessa's saying cemetery as well too. And so my thought, like with the cemeteries, especially because we investigate them quite a bit, but the pioneer cemeteries, there were so many immigrants that came that were working towards bringing their family over, and when they passed, they had no families here, or people that were buried outside of the because they may have done things or didn't. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Just, there are spirits hanging around cemeteries, folks.
Yeah, there are. Mm-hmm. Naomi Gerhardt says cemetery as well. Mm-hmm. So do you want me to read the story?
Read the story.
Read the story.
We have 10 minutes, 15.
It's not a listener submission, although it wasn't ChatGPT, sorry, it was Grok that wanted me to say that it was, but it's not. But the creepy part was, this place is not very far away from me. It's in the United States. It's never been told. They just shared this recently. It's in Duluth, Minnesota, because there's a Duluth, Georgia. There's a whole bunch. And Duluth, Minnesota, I haven't been in quite a few years. But when borders were easier to cross, I would find half my city there on a bank holiday or long weekend. Like you'd run into half the city. Like, I'm serious. It's only about 3.5 hours away, depending on traffic. I'm in Ontario, but I'm only like many of us, a lot of Canadians live about 100-mile radius away from the U.S. border. So here's the story. Hang on. So it's from Kayla in Minnesota, Duluth, Minnesota. Kayla R. And she submitted it November 20th, 2025. So, guys, I've never told the story out loud before, but after last week's haunted ornament episode, I can't keep it in anymore. I'm not sure where she shared it, but she did. 3 years ago, my grandma passed away 2 weeks before Christmas. She was the one who made Christmas magic in our family on her tree going back to the 1950s. When we cleaned out her house, my mom let me take one box of her oldest ornaments. Most were beautiful little glass balls with faded little glitter names and dates. One, though, was different, a tiny porcelain baby shoe, pure white, tied with a thin red ribbon inside the shoe. In Grandma's handwriting was my name and the year I was born, 1998. Oh, God, that was the year my son, Justin, was born. I thought this was going to go back way back in the day. I thought it was sweet. She must have made it when I came along. I hung it front and center on my tree that first Christmas without her. Christmas Eve, 2:17 a.m., and she put in brackets. I remember because the clock on the cable box was glowing red. I woke up thirsty and padded out to the living room for water. The tree was still lit. The only sound was the furnace clicking on. And then I heard it. The tiniest, clearest little voice, like a child whispering from inside a seashell. Kayla, I kept it safe, is what the voice said. I froze, Kayla said. It was coming from the tree. I told myself it was the TV on sleep timer or the neighbors or anything, but the voice came again, patient, almost proud, saying, you grew. Look how big. Every hair on my body stood up. I walked slowly toward the tree. The porcelain baby shoe was swaying even though the air was perfectly still. And inside the shoe, something moved, something tiny and dark, like a curled up shadow that didn't belong. I reached out to steady the ornament and the ribbon snapped. The shoe fell. I caught it in my palm, and the second the porcelain touched my skin, I felt this rush, like ice water poured straight into my veins, and a flood of memories that weren't mine. Grandma rocking me as a newborn, singing Silent Night off key. The smell of her lavender, this just jumped on me. The smell of her lavender hand cream. The way she cried the day I left for college. Then the little voice right against my ear, even though nothing was there. I just wanted to see you one more Christmas. I screamed, dropped the shoe, and it shattered on the hardwood. The tree lights flickered once and went dark. When I turned the lights back on, the broken pieces were gone. Not swept under the couch, not kicked somewhere. Gone, like they evaporated. But the red ribbon, it was still there, tied neatly in a bow around the branch where the ornament had hung. I haven't put up a tree since. Last week, I was helping my mom decorate her new place. She pulled out the exact same box of Grandma's old ornaments. I swear on my life, the little white porcelain baby shoe is back in there, whole, ribbon, and all. My name is still painted inside. I'm not hanging it this year. I'm not even bringing the box in the house. But every night since we carried it inside, so the box into her mom's new place at 2:17 a.m. exactly, the smoke detector in the hallway chirps once, just once. And if I walk past the spare room where the box is stored, I can hear the faintest little voice, happy, almost singing, Kayla, almost time. So yeah, maybe don't name your ornaments, guys. Some of them remember. Merry Christmas, I guess.
That's a good story.
It's a really good story. And she swears this is true. Because when I was doing a search, I asked for a true story that was kind of creepy around Christmas that hadn't been told yet. So she just shared this a couple days ago.
Crazy. That's a great story.
Now, again, she could say it was real and it's not, and she's a good storyteller, but it's still creepy, kind of touching, good. A little odd, a little strangeness, but makes you think.
That's right. Contessa is asking how many watch Black Christmas during the holiday. I love watching it.
Contessa, you and Kerrilynn have a lot in common with some of the movies you watch. I know she does because since we've been doing the show, she'll mention a movie and you go, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Do I want to watch Black Christmas? Knowing, Contessa, you know my level of creepiness, that I hate jump scares and really, really creepy, scary stuff. How about it, Kerrilynn? No?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right. Yes.
I haven't watched it in a few years, actually. I always start with Die Hard.
I never watched Die Hard until about 2 or 3 years ago. And it's like, how could you, we never even got to that question. How could you not say Die Hard is not a Christmas movie?
Yeah. And then I binge watch all the Die Hards, and
Me too.
then I just go from there.
And then I already rewatched all the Harry Potter again. And because the Harry Potter series is coming, I don't have high expectations, but I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Contessa, Die Hard is one of our movies too.
Mm-hmm. And the countdown, I've got like it looks like the tower. So it's the tower with Hans Gruber. So the actor who played Hans Gruber falling. So we count down to Christmas.
Alan Rickman?
Alan Rickman, yeah. So we use Alan Rickman to count down to
Christmas. Oh my gosh, I love it. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Alan Rickman was such a good movie, or such a good actor.
Yeah.
The one movie I saw, I can't remember the name of it. It was not well known, but it was filmed in Wawa, Ontario. And it was with Sigourney Weaver, who played an adult autistic woman. And Alan Rickman came across her. Excuse me, I think they had an accident or something. I watched it quite a few years ago. It's a really good movie. Really, really good movie. Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I did not know that you had Hans Gruber as your countdown to Christmas. I think that's so cool.
Yeah. He's like all splayed out, like he's falling. Bring him down.
Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so awesome.
In fact, I got one for my daughter too, when she moved out. So my daughter has one too.
Oh, so cool. There's that girl, before we go, I know we got to go. Her name is, it's not Sydney. Serena. Her name's Serena. I don't know what her last name is. She's really pretty, long blonde hair. Anyways, she loves holidays. They got their first house. Like, she just did herself up in a Santa outfit, like not sexy, like real Santa. And then she goes to Walgreens and prints up vinyl, and like in the bathroom now. And she was waiting for her husband in the bathroom, and you could just hear him go, oh God, because when he looked up, there's her and Santa looking down at him. But she loves to do this for the holidays, for all her delivery drivers and mail people and stuff. She's now got a fridge completely stocked, but she had a claw machine. So she looked at origami videos, how to fold up $5 American bills. And so now all the drivers, and she films them, she hides their faces and gets their permission, but they get to try. And these guys are on the phone talking to whoever, going, oh my gosh, this person was so amazing. But oh my God, now they got a claw machine too. I thought that makes holidays so much fun.
That is fun. That is fun. Well, I'm glad that you guys were liking this show. We've got, do you want to just share one more time what we're going to do for Christmas? We just might as well keep making sure that we promote it.
Yes. So for Christmas night, so Christmas Day, but our usual time for our show, it's Haunted Holiday Hotline. So if you have a spooky holiday type experience or story, we're looking for them now. We want you to call in. It's going to be a quick call. Okay. You're not coming on for the whole show. It's just, we're going to try and get as many as we can to come on and share your story. So you can share that to Kerrilynn's porch at gmail.com. You can also, we need some more, it doesn't have to relate to the topic of the show, but just submissions of stories. We'd love to read those at the end of our episode. And Kerrilynn did come up with this, and it's a great idea too, is my son Justin always loved chicken nuggets and french fries. He only ate 6 foods. So we're going to be having chicky nuggies fries on Christmas night. If you want to join us with whatever that is, feel free to join in along or whatever for your snacks. Did I forget anything with that?
Nope.
I don't know. Hopefully not. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nope. And like we'll need your email address so we can send you the link to invite you on the show. So that would be great.
Oh, did you, Carrie? I'm sorry. I'll check for that. I am the worst about my email. I really, really am, because I use it for everything. It was only supposed to be for the Angel Rock. I'll look for it, Carrie. Okay, thank you though. If you emailed it, thank you for letting me know.
That's right. So send your true tales of the weird and unexplainable to Kerrilynn's porch at gmail.com, or message us, Lorilei Potvin, or myself, Kerrilynn Shellhorn, through our socials. And your story just might be the next one that we share on air Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Eastern, here on the United Public Radio Network and the UFO Paranormal Radio Network, 105.3 in the Gulf Coast and 107.7 FM in New Orleans. So thank you, everybody in the chat. Thank you, everybody that is listening. And so until next time, keep your lights twinkling, your protections up, and remember, don't follow the whispers.
Whispers.
At least
don't
not.
forget to join Kerrilynn on a Spirit Switchboard tomorrow too, 6 p.m. Eastern. We having quickly. I forgot to mention that quickly. We got a minute left. So
Courtney Mickenville. So she's ghost. She's an author. She's written 3 or 4 different books, and she does ghost tours as well too, besides shadows.
Love it. We are having somebody from Egypt, I believe, coming on the Angel Rock Monday night. I want to make sure I pronounce his name correctly. He seems absolutely lovely. He's written, I think, about UFOs and stuff. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned for Michelle DeRoche coming up next, you guys. Second end of the outer realm. All right. Thank you, guys. We love ya.
Bye.